Become a patron at www.patreon.com/Golden Era Bookworm for hard to find books, scans of rare photos, and articles on the golden era of bodybuilding. Hi everybody, Golden Era Bookworm here. I'm back from my vacation in Germany where I usually meet with my family for Christmas. And I've just obviously received a very nice package, as you can see, full of several packages full of wonderful magazines that I'm just going to briefly go through with you, as well as some books. I'm pretty excited, especially about the magazines, which I'll briefly go through with you. Here we have from 1951 February of Your Physique, Joe Wader's magazine, which I can't wait to read, and it's probably another magazine I'll be covering very, very soon. Here we have Alex Aronis on the cover, an 18-year-old muscular sensation. Again, this will be covered quite soon on the channel. And what was so exciting was the amount of early German magazines that I got in the mail, which I had ordered through, such as Sport and Craft, which just means sport and strength. Here's a wonderful one from Athletic Sport Journal with Lou Ferrigno on the cover. Here we have Bill Grant. And we have some phenomenal, I don't know who this guy is, but some very aesthetic, phenomenal physiques. Craft Sport Review. Arnold was heavily featured in these magazines, as you can imagine, being German magazines. Here we have Sport Review, another Sport and Craft magazine, Sport Review again, Sport and Craft. Very, very old magazines, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to find some very rare photos of Arnold in these. Sport Review. Here we have Chris Dickerson, so that's obviously Dennis Tenorino and Chris Dickerson on the cover there. Jim Hayslop on the cover of Athletic Sport Journal. Frank Zane. Here we have Jim Hayslop again. A very aesthetic, a very pleasing physique indeed from Jim Hayslop. Here we have Robert Danger, I think he's Robert Duran or Dan Duran, something like that. He was the Mr. France of 1958. Very aesthetic, like the Steve Reeves of Europe, really. And I'm not sure who this guy is. Here we have Arnold, of course, on the cover of Athletic Sport Journal, one of his earliest covers. Frank Zane, Rick Wayne, and Dave Draper on Muscle Beach, and another wonderful cover of Jim Hayslop. These were all the very rare German mags that I was able to acquire and have sent only recently to my address. So once again, very excited about those, and in the future, of course, these will be featured on the channel. Besides these rare magazines, I received a couple of books. Promotion and Conservation of Health and Strength and Mental Energy by Lionel Strongford, and Arnold Schwarzenegger's Bodybuilding für Männer. That's the German version of Arnold Schwarzenegger's Bodybuilding für Men, as well as a very, very interesting book called Strong as Sandow by Don Tate, which actually I thought was more of a historical book, but it ends up actually being a children's book on Eugene Sandow, and I find that really, really interesting, especially seeing that I have children, and I think this would be a great, great book for introducing my kids to physical culture, because it talks to them basically that exercise made Eugene Sandow very, very strong. Here we see him clearly doing the light dumbbell system, and eventually he gets quite strong using Professor Attila's methods. You can see that Attila's gym is there, and yeah, it's very, very interesting, I have to admit, and I'm looking forward to reading this to my children. There's even the story of the great competition, as you can see from the last images. There's the spring grip dumbbell that Eugene Sandow created, and the great competition with the Sandow Trophy. It's pretty awesome. So it's very historic, I have to admit, and also great work of art, and looking forward to reading it to my children. So these are the books that I acquired recently, adding to my collection, and yeah, that's my packages that have arrived. A bunch of magazines, mostly German mags, and some books. Hope you've enjoyed watching this video. If you have, please give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't to the Golden Era Bookworm. Leave me your comments, and thank you for watching. If you'd like to support my research and my work, please donate via PayPal. And you can also become a Patreon. You can go to my website, www.goldenerabookworm.com, for out-of-print books and courses on old school bodybuilding. And please be in touch if you wish to collaborate via email, or if you wish to pass on your books and magazines and memorabilia. Just get in touch via email. Anyway, that's it for me. This is the Golden Era Bookworm. Bye for now. To take full advantage of my collaboration with Old School Labs, please visit their website and choose from their marvelous range of supplements using my code BOOKWORM12. And for an entertaining look at the history of bodybuilding's supplement industry, I would highly recommend watching Subs the Movie, which I have collaborated in, available at Amazon Prime and Vimeo.